guys, November 7, 2025. So there I got a call from a new customer. He's got an oil-fired furnace. He's got to keep hitting the reset button. And he doesn't know when the last time he had a service, so probably all choked up, who the hell knows. Miss Molly has come to work with me this morning. I had to go catch her. Go chase her and chase her down and grab her. She thinks it's all fun and games in the morning time when it's time to go to work. I'm gonna have to chase her to catch her. Well, anyway, I'd rather take her to work than leave her home, to be honest with you. Sometimes it's a chore to catch a little bugger. Anyway, we'll try to get you some shots when I get over there and see if I can find out what's going on. There's probably a blocked filter. The way he was talking, it's been at least a couple of years since he had the service. He doesn't even know when he had it done, so probably starving for oil. The old bio slime from hell. Anyway, we should be a helicopter type. We'll get some shots if I can over there. Transformer blew in front of my house this morning. I was on the throne taking a dump and I heard a big explosion and the power went out. Then the generator, heard the generator dun, 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 kick in. My Generac saved the day. So I was looking at the transformer outside. The high voltage comes down on the top and there's like a bypass link. That thing had blown down a bypass link. I talked to the electrician friend. He says he'll call in the transformer down. I did call in and talk to the animated bullshit. Well, on top of the transformer, there's like a bypass link on the power coming in on the high voltage. That level was down on a transformer. Well, I got no power to the house. It's running off the generator now.
1/4 mile.
Anyway, we'll try to get you some shots over there. It's like, holy shit, this thing is... It's not looking good. We'll try to get you going for now, but you're gonna need to replace the tank.
Alright.
You want to take a look at it? Why don't you bend down?
No, not necessarily. You know what to do, at least have to do.
This oil line is right in the ground. I'm gonna have to run a new oil line overhead. I'll put an OSV valve here for it to work, because I can't leave it like that. It's not up to code.
Gets oil. As I know, it's all right that way. It just don't start.
Well, I mean, listen, the oil filter's probably blocked, right? But the thing is, it's not up to code. The oil line's in the ground.
Well, yeah, I realize.
So if I'm going to touch that thing, I have to upgrade it to make it up to code.
Yeah.
Because if not, then I'm responsible for it.
Oh yeah, no, I understand that.
This keeps tripping here, obviously. If I'm going to touch it, I got to bring this thing up to code, or I can't touch it.
Yeah, I know.
I could probably put an OSV valve here or something. Let me get my tools and see what I could do here. But this tank is going to need to be replaced.
Yeah, well, while we wait, we get that tank replaced, and then do the line all at one time there.
Wow. All right, let me get what I need. The line's in the concrete, or is it? Yeah, line's right in the concrete. You can't leave it like that.
But if we pull one up overhead,
If you go overhead, the pump from the burner will pump it. The burner pump will pump it. Oil spills falls under the homeowner's insurance. You got homeowner's insurance?
oh yeah.
This is what happens. If this oil leaks into the ground, the homeowner's insurance will cover it. But if this thing's not up to code, they're not going to pay for the leakage.
No.
And what happens is when these leak into the ground from this copper line, they're like $350,000. That's what they end up costing. Because when the oil leaks into the ground, they got to come here, jack the house up, dig the dirt up, and it's contaminated dirt. They take it to New Jersey. They don't take it around here. It's like a big flipping scam. But it's considered contaminated waste.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So as soon as something like this is supposed to have been upgraded, this oil line, since I think 98. So you're like 26 years ago it was supposed to be upgraded. So if you don't upgrade it at this point and you get a leak, you know, then you're going to be looking at $350,000. Can you take that kind of hit?
Well, of course not. I mean,
well, that's why I'm saying it's got to be upgraded.
But the other thing, how in the hell would they ever know?
You're supposed to know because the oil burner man, if you ever have one come here, should be telling you, like I am doing. And how long has it been since you've had it serviced? You said a long time, right? We're going to see.
Well, I mean, you mean the burner cleaned? The burner service? No,
Yeah.
it hasn't been that long. I don't know, maybe 2 years.
Well, let's see what this looks like. Yeah, it don't look bad. The filter don't look bad. Let's see if we're getting an oil flow on the other end.
I mean, the furnace has been running fine. Once you get it started, hit the reset button, she goes off, and there's no problem with it.
Well, let's see. I mean, you're gonna have to upgrade this tank and this oil line. Well, look at this pump. Let me get it for an oil flow here. Let's see what we get for an oil flow here. Yeah, we're getting a good oil flow there. Gotta get the air out of that filter. And we'll find out why it's not. Maybe the transformer's bad.
Reset button, she'll run all day, no problem.
Yeah,
At night,
could be this transformer's bad.
That's when it won't start again in the morning.
Yeah, could be the transformer, could be the nozzle. Let's take a look at it. Let me look at it, okay?
Yeah, oh yeah, you do what you gotta do, you know what you're doing. I'm just telling you what it is doing here.
Wow, this is quite the unit you got here. This is one of those on a side hinge. Unbelievable. Could be a dirty nozzle. Your oil line's not up to code. I'm going to give you the paperwork and you're going to need to get that fixed. But you're going to really replace the oil tank too because it's all rotted on the bottom.
Yeah, well, that's all right. I mean, I'll replace it.
You need a new oil tank and a new oil line. Well, they just want to make you aware of what's going on because if something happens, they're not going to pay. The insurance companies are not going to pay because it's not up to code. I'll give you the paperwork, and you could read it. Can you read?
No, I can't read.
No, I'm seriously.
No,
Can you?
I can read, yes.
You can read? Okay. I'm just asking because,
Yeah.
yeah, look at the nozzle. The nozzle, how dirty it is. See it? It could be this nozzle itself. This nozzle might be not spraying properly and starting the oil.
No.
There's a lot of things when you don't service it like that where it could be an issue. There's a lot of shit on the end of the nozzle there. What happens is it's not spraying properly because it's got a bunch of shit on the end of it, and it doesn't start right. It's possible this transformer's bad too. Let's change the nozzle first, okay?
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Start with the easy shit, and then it's a flipping monster from hell. 70 degree.
You think the furnace need to be cleaned?
0.7570. It's a common nozzle. I'd like to see if sometimes just a new nozzle, and you know, we're getting a good oil flow, so the filter's still good. I don't really want to touch that filter because of the tank, the way the tank is.
No, this thing, like I say, some days it runs fine.
But you still understand what I'm saying, that the oil tank is all rotted on the bottom. It's got to be replaced,
yeah.
And you need a new oil line no matter what, because if something happens, you're gonna be sucking wind. Yeah, them electrodes are off quite a bit. Really, kind of. This thing is really an old beast from hell. It could be this motor's bad too. See this motor? Have you ever had to hit this reset button, red button on the side here?
No.
Seems like it's turning over awful flipping hard. I'm gonna try to oil the motor. There's oil is on the side of the motor there. We'll try putting some oil in there and
The reset button there and going off.
well, I mean, it could be this motor. After a while, it's running so long, and it's down here in the damp environment. The bearings are bad. I mean, it could be anything.
Yeah. How old is this furnace? About.
Say that again? This is a boiler, it's not a furnace, it's a boiler.
Call it what you want. But
A boiler has water in it. A furnace is a hot air furnace. It's got hot air in it. Has no... I wouldn't spend a lot of money on this thing because it's really old, you know? Burnham Jubilee. I like to put some oil in this fuck up because it's... Let me get some oil. Let me get some oil out of the truck. We'll oil this motor. Okay? Let me get some oil out of the truck. We'll oil the motor. And then we'll start it and see what happens. Here's the paperwork. Homeowner's oil heating system upgrade and insurance law. And you can flip the page over and it shows you what needs to be done. You know? You either got to put an OSV valve in or protected oil line. You could read it all. It'll give you it goes over. That's the Massachusetts insurance thing that they have to follow. I'm gonna put some oil in this thing if I can. Put some oil in there. Try to get some oil on the flipping thing. Flipping shit show from hell here. This is an old motor. Old flipping. Definitely getting oil in there. Get some oil in there, and I mean, it could be these bearings on a motor are bad.
Yeah.
Things probably drier than your flipping wife. All right, I'll try that and see what happens. So it started up while it's cold here, so we know that the transformer's still good. That flipping beast from the east, look at that. Sidearm heater and everything. The Burnham Jubilee. So what do we got? 1-inch pipe. Zone valves, 1-inch of supply. This thing is an old beast, man. Yeah, and a 1-inch return coming back. Sidearm heater, you're not using that. What do we got upstairs for radiators? Oh, you got a purge stations, purge valves here. Baseboard, yeah. Like, I might have just meant that you need a new nozzle and oil that motor. I'm not saying that motor's not gonna be a problem in the past, but in the future. But I mean, I got at least try this first, the simple shit, right? And let it ride. I mean, you don't want to start spending. This is an old burner. No side hinge. I don't think I even have one of them in the truck. What's the number on that thing? I think I got a transformer I could swap it out with if I had to, but you got to do something about this oil tank, that's for sure, an oil line. That's got to be upgraded as soon as possible. Alright, so I put a new nozzle in it, oiled burner motor, and a good oil flow. I can't touch the tank because you need a new tank and this oil line. But I mean, there's no sense in doing anything until you upgrade it. You really need to get this done as soon as possible. I gave you the insurance information. You read it, right? Did you read the insurance information? Did you read that?
No, I didn't. I didn't try to read it. Yeah.
You're gonna need to read that, and you gotta get this tank upgraded. I oiled the motor. It's possible that motor's bad, but the oiling might take care of it. I mean, the thing is old. It's probably 80 years old. Let that go and see what happens. If it was me, I'd put a brand new boiler in here. 1 inch. Got 2 zones. You got 2 zones, and it's a 1 inch return. You're kind of throwing good money to bad, and you start doing a lot of things to this thing. I don't know if I could even get a motor for this thing. I don't even know what the hell. It's an oil burner CN. That's a big motor. I don't even know what the RPMs of that thing is. I think that might be a 1725. It's a 56. Yeah. It's a 56 too. $17.25. I mean, the oiling might take care of it for now.
Yeah.
Down here with this thing will open up all the way, and this door will come out if I have to. I can give you an estimate on one. Lines, that's 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. You know, I'll give my price on changing the oil tank out and a new boiler. I need a new oil tank. 3 blocks, and she's vented right out the top. You're not using the side-arm heater or nothing, alright. I mean, you don't want to start throwing a lot of money into this thing, you know. This is an old beast, you know what I'm saying?
I realize that, yeah.
That's been replaced recently. Alright. We'll see what happens. Alright guys, I just left that job and I told the guy he really needs to upgrade that boiler. That thing is really old. The tank has got to go. Oil tank, oil line, and a boiler is what he needs there. So he says it runs for a day and a half and trips out. It could be that motor. It could be the transformer. It could be the relay. It could be anything. It could be the nozzle's dirty. Change the nozzle. We're getting a good oil flow. I'm gonna give him a price on a new boiler over there. You don't want to spend a lot of money on that old thing. The thing is really old. It needs a new oil tank, an oil line. I really can't, you know, if I was gonna change that oil filter, I'd have to put a new oil line in there. But you hate to do that if he's gonna change the oil tank anyway, because the flipping thing's just all rotted. Not leaking yet, but she's all pitted and ready to let loose at any time. I mean, it didn't look good under there. He's an old farmer. He didn't want to bend down and look. He's an old guy. He's not gonna like the price of the new boiler, I'll tell you. Or the tank replacement. I guess that's a rental for him. He rents the house out. He lives in the back in a little farmhouse. Anyway. A lot of these jobs, you got, you know, I gave him a property and insurance company law. He's got to upgrade that oil line. If something happens, the oil company's not going to pay. The insurance company's not going to pay. So, I can't force the guy to replace shit. I'm going to call him back with a price on a replacement of the boiler, oil tank, and you know, then separate price of the oil tank and oil line, and see what he wants to do.